This video is sponsored by Deep Stash. Einstein said that insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. We are all learning lots of the same stuff at school. We're all taught to think in a similar way, at least within countries. So how can you stand out, start thinking outside the box, and start really excelling relative both to your past self and others? So in the next few minutes, I'm going to share 5 techniques to start thinking outside the box that are going to take you beyond where you currently are, allow you to conquer your limiting beliefs, start being more ambitious, and ultimately crush it whenever you're watching this. So let's go. Technique number 1 is to find 3 reasons why you're wrong. So we generally might do a piece of work in a certain way. We might think, right, I've got this really good idea. I'm going to send it to my boss right now. Before you do it, before you send that idea, before you do that piece of work in that way, come up with 3 reasons why it's a bad idea, why you are wrong to do that thing. Challenge yourself and the ways you usually do things and start thinking, okay, that's a reason, that's a bad way of doing this. How could I improve on that? Challenge yourself more and start thinking about ways that you can improve commonly accepted norms or commonly accepted ways of doing things. Technique number 2 is next time you feel self-doubt, come up with 3 pieces of contrary evidence. We are so used to limiting ourselves by beliefs and habits that have become ingrained that we tend to say, oh no, I can't possibly send that email to my boss asking to get on that call and do that really interesting piece of work. I'm not good enough. Or I can't possibly make another video today, Liam. Like, I've already kind of worked lots. People are kind of sick of listening to me. I'm not that good. Come up with 3 reasons why that's rubbish. Just before I made this video, I was thinking, well, I haven't really scripted this. I haven't thought that much about it. Some of my best performing videos are the ones where I'm most honest, natural, unscripted. So I came up with that piece of evidence to convince myself to do this. Next time you doubt yourself, give yourself 3 reasons why that isn't true, why that self-doubt is wrong, and then just blimmin' do the thing that you're doubting you're able to do. Technique number 3 is, and sorry, lots of numbers in this video, to come up with the 5 whys. So I think often when we are trying to solve a problem, for example, I'm thinking about my life, I think about, okay, I need to earn money, so therefore I need to get a job, I need to get the highest paying job therefore, and I don't think, why do I want to earn lots of money? What does that give me? What am I benefiting from here? Or if we're at work and we're trying to come up with a solution to a problem, we've been told that that problem exists by our boss or our boss's boss, but we haven't actually thought about the problem in any depth. We just dive straight into trying to come up with the solution. Instead, take a step back and ask yourself 5 times why. So, why do I want to earn lots of money? Well, so I will have financial freedom. Why do I want financial freedom? So that, for example, if I want to in the future go and spend time with my children and go on holiday, why do I want to do that? Because those are the most important things in my life. Okay. Now I've thought about it, I have 5 kind of steps of why, and I'm cemented in my attitude towards creating financial freedom for myself, and I can then implement the steps to do it. Far too often people don't consider the root whys, and so they jump into trying to solve problems that actually, if they carried out the 5 whys analysis, don't exist. Technique number 4 is to step outside your comfort zone. So try reading, even if briefly for half an hour, or watching a YouTube about another religion, another philosophy, another language, another way of thinking and doing things. One of the most powerful things, I studied French and Spanish at university, about my degree was that I learned about different ways of, for example, thinking about money or thinking about the world of capitalism, thinking about what is important in people's lives. The people from around the 1500s in Peru, when I went there, I learned really valued our connection to the earth, and the earth was pretty much all that was sacred, Pachamama. And that kind of way of thinking about the world was something I hadn't ever thought of, and that really brought a new aspect, a new way of thinking to my life, and a new perspective on my life as to what was important. So when you're struggling, when you're feeling like things are repetitive, when you're thinking, I just don't know how to solve this specific problem, maybe try watching a video about how that problem might have been solved in another industry, or how people think about that in another religion or philosophy. Okay, technique number 5 is to ask someone with no idea. So for example, if we have a problem at work, we might ask our boss, ourselves, or we might ask our group of colleagues around us who all think in very similar ways to us. The problem is none of them are thinking any differently to us, and so it's unlikely they will solve the problem if we haven't been able to ourselves. Instead, talk to someone totally out of that world. Talk to a friend who works in a totally different industry, or talk to, I don't know, your younger sibling who has a totally different perspective on the world. Ask them about it, and it forces you, A, to explain something as though you're explaining it to a 5-year-old, and that might help create some mental clarity for you, and also then listen very carefully to their response, because they might completely challenge the way you've been thinking about it and lead you down a very productive avenue. So if you enjoyed the quickfire ideas I shared in this video, I'm pretty sure you'll love DeepStash, today's sponsor. DeepStash is an awesome app I discovered fairly recently, where you can fill gaps in your day not on Instagram, but discovering bite-sized ideas from productivity books, from articles on trending topics like psychology, economics, or time management, or from your favorite business podcasts. Users summarize long-form content into easy-to-read nuggets of wisdom so you can take on and keep in mind key ideas quickly and easily. You can like the content you like, stash content into your own personal library of ideas related to a given topic, for example, habit-related ideas. You can create your own ideas based on my videos, or other people's videos, books, and podcasts if you have to, and follow creators whose content resonates with you. I think this platform has huge potential, and although I've only recently started using it, I've added the key ideas from this video to DeepStash, and think it's pretty likely I'll be adding summaries of some of my other videos there moving forward. So yeah, you can find the key ideas from this video along with literally thousands of other ideas through the link on screen now. Plus, you'll get a discount on your premium subscription if you want to upgrade from the free version by clicking the link in the description. Alrighty, I hope you've enjoyed this very quick fire video. If you did enjoy this, then please do let me know down in the comments and I will do more of these. I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon.